Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday from the great state of Oregon, and welcome to another How Good Is This Offer? Is it trash, or should you actually spend your hard-earned cash? And I am Prof. Hoff, and we are staring at some offers that are about as random as it gets. But let's talk about this so you can decide for yourself if you want to do any of the above, or I should say, the offers in front of you. And the first offer on the left is, again, really, really random. You get 3 premium hero crystals, which are most likely going to be 2 stars. And that is normally 300 units total. And then you get 7 energy refills, 1 per day. So it's basically a energy daily card, as it says, with 3 free premiums. Now, energy, we know, is 30 units per energy refill, so that's 210 units worth of energy refills and 300 units worth of premium disappointment crystals for a total of 510 units of value. And to remind yourself of how much this would cost, normally 510 units costs somewhere between Star-Lord's loot bag and Tony Stark's briefcase, but really 510 is almost, when you consider what Star-Lord's loot bag is, double the price of Star-Lord's loot bag. So it's, let's just say to be safe, it's like $20 worth of regular unit value for $5. So you would think $20 for $5? Wow, that's a great deal. Prof's probably going to love this. But see, the premiums are the worst value for your units on average. And even though energy refills tend to be your best value on average, I still think for the average person, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but because I grind in the arena so much, it's really easy to get 30 units to buy myself if I want 1 energy refill. So to actually give them cash in order to get this is pretty underwhelming. And for me, I would never do this. Now, I remember the last time I reviewed something like this, some people were pretty vocal about the fact that they wanted to get it because they hate the arena and they needed energy refills in order to complete certain quests. And certainly we've got a little bit more than a week left on this month's quest. So if you really, really need energy and you don't have any units and you don't want to grind, I get that you might want to pick up the $5 deal because of those energy refills, but I still can't give that higher than a C+ grade because it's just such an average deal for the average person. And I'm sure there are going to be some people who get it, but I personally would not care to get it. Now, the deal to the right of this is so freaking random. Okay, so 3 level 5 health potions, cool. I don't really think I'm going to factor those into the grade much. 1 energy refill, as I just mentioned, 30 units value. And then 10 7th Sense crystals, because apparently now we're all supposed to be thirsty for 5-star Captain Marvel. Now, I love my 5-star Captain Marvel. She's never been awakened, and I've had her for, a couple of years now. But at the same time, I don't think I would spend cash to try to open her. The interesting thing is, normally the $30 price tag is what you would pay for the chance to get 5 of the uncollected crystals of the newer champs. So say, for example, next month rolled around and we had just seen Korg in the game, and then all of a sudden, before Heimdall came in the game, you had 5 Heimdall crystals for $30. I always get those because I'm a sucker. And even though I normally get 5 3 stars, you're paying for the chance to get a champion that isn't in the game, so you can do some gameplay footage before anyone else, and it's just kind of cool to be able to see that champion before anyone else. So you're paying $30 for the early access, even though you're probably not going to get that champion. Now, they give you twice as many crystals as that for the same price, but it's of a champion that even if you pull her, it's not a make or break crystal. If this was, say, in the Cosmic class, a Corvus or a Medusa or a Hyperion, I would say to myself, okay, that's really solid. But why Captain Marvel? I mean, her movie's not coming out today, right? Like, what am I missing? Why is it Captain Marvel Day today in Marvel Contest of Champions? This reminds me of a couple months back when they gave us, for whatever reason, a day where we could just get Tier 4 Science Catalyst, and everybody commented, well, Prof, what you don't understand is that every day now we're going to get a different class. No, we didn't. We just got signs, and that was it. And to this day, I have no idea why Kabam ran that promotion. Now, I don't know why they're running Captain Marvel. It's just so random to me, especially somebody that's not the god tier, even though she's still really good, of her class. And then if you don't want to do that, you can get 5 of these knee hybrid crystals, which give you a chance for a 3 or 4-star Miss Marvel. Okay, also really random. Or an increased chance at Captain Marvel, and that's $10. Most likely you'll get mostly 2 and 3 stars out of those. I can't give either of these offers a higher grade than kind of what I gave the one on the left, a C to C plus. Now that is the 10 crystals is 3,000 units worth of value, and so I do want to point out that if you wanted to get 3,000 units of value, that would normally be in All-Father Odin's Vault. So it's $100 value in terms of if you were to buy those individually, because they normally cost 300 units a piece for $30. So again, you would think, wow, Prof, 70% off the value of those crystals, you must really support it. But it's the specific champion that you have that 0.91% RNG to get that really keeps me from giving this higher than a C plus grade, because even though you are getting a ton more crystals on paper than what you'd normally get for the 300 a piece, it's still, it's Captain Marvel, right? If this was Hyperion or Medusa, I would actually give this like a B plus or at least A minus value, because you are getting 70% off the retail value of one of those crystals. But I just think if I had $30, and I know that $30 at times, like last week, I think that was the value price of 5-star signature stones. On average, you are much better to buy something that guarantees you a chance to up your prestige and up your god tier 5-star champions of signature levels than you are to open a bunch of 3 stars and maybe get a 4-star Captain Marvel, which again, even if you pull her, it's not going to be as much of a game changer as other people in the cosmic class. So I'm going to give pretty much the left deal a C, the middle deal, I'll say because of the unit value, a C plus, and then the right deal, a C minus. No matter what, just a very average day for Marvel Contest of Champions offers. Very random. Still have no idea why we're suddenly needing to be thirsty to go after Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, but I'm sure there are going to be some people who still go for these, because there are some people who say, I literally buy every offer that Kabam gives us. And hey, at least if you were saying that you're going to boycott the offers until they come out with some kind of fix for the overheating, we can now say that they have at least attempted that. And my phone hasn't suffered, but I know that some people are still commenting that their phones are still overheating. So if your phone isn't overheating and you've boycotted and you really for some reason want Captain Marvel, today's your day. But if not, save your $30 or even your $10 for something that's going to surely be a lot better value for your hard-earned cash. Thanks for watching, YouTube, and again, happy Monday from the beautiful state of Oregon.